Hello, everybody. Hello and welcome. Hey, that's a beautiful day right there. That is absolutely gorgeous. I just saw a chunk of ice float down the creek here. I just thought you might like to see what a beautiful day it is here in British Columbia, right in the Okanagan. It is absolutely gorgeous. I've been saying probably for almost 3 weeks now that winter's done. It's been done for a while. It's been done really the last few days of January. It's been above zero almost every day during the daytime. Although this is exceptionally beautiful. The hockey rink's not doing so well, but it's absolutely beautiful here. Yeah, I just thought I'd go live and let you see a little bit of the beauty that's going on here. I hope you can hear me okay. I don't know if anyone's watching yet, but welcome, and hit the like button if you're watching this, please. And if you choose to subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Although I'm certainly no ambitions of having a huge channel, but it's always nice to have people that subscribe, and it doesn't cost anything. It's free, no obligation. But if you hit the notification bell, then whenever I do live streams down by the creek, or maybe one of the other creeks that I go to, or maybe up top of the ridge, then you'll get the notification if you hit the notification bell, and you'll know when I'm live, so you can come and join. It is pretty beautiful out here now. It might go for a run here pretty soon. I might even get the bicycle out. See that segue right there? Speaking of bicycles, let's talk about bicycle helmets. Because I really believe that bicycle helmets is where all of this previously unheard of government interference and in our ability to choose for ourselves and use our own decision-making abilities, our autonomy to choose for ourselves. It's kind of funny. Some politician had their child, tragically, I'm sure, fall off a bike and hurt themselves very badly, and then it became their cause to champion bicycle helmets. Everybody must wear bicycle helmets. Even the people like my mother and other people that never go cruising on mountain bikes down dangerous terrain. They ride, their Sunday cruisers. Their head's about this high. Oh, about how high my head is right now, actually. And when they cruise along, they go about the same speed or maybe slower than when I go jogging, because I jog pretty serious. Many people run easily as fast as some people cruise around on nice Sunday cruise bicycles. They're required to wear helmets though when you're on the bike. Yep, you are. They could lose their balance. That's I don't know if that's you could trip up just as I'm sure just as many people trip jogging as the people just all of a sudden fall over and lose their balance on a bicycle. So now what the government is going to, I guess following precedents, they can make me wear a helmet when I go jogging. I suppose if you're following science, head's about the same height, I'm going as fast or maybe faster. I'd also like to see statistics. How many people with head injuries wear helmets without wearing helmets? How many people with head injuries on bicycles do we have each year? Is it as many people who get in car accidents and have head injuries despite wearing seatbelts and airbags? I know car accidents contribute to head injuries. And if these people were wearing helmets in the car, that would reduce head injuries. I don't need specific statistics to quote. That's observable. That's logic. If you're wearing a helmet and you're in a car accident, your odds of sustaining head injuries go down. I think we can make that leap of logic without me having to quote state statistics. So by that logic, should we wear, the government, I guess, could do some studies and start making us be required to wear helmets in cars. Because I'm sure more people get head injuries in Canada each year from car accidents than get head injuries from bicycles. I think that's a logical argument, and you know what? I'd at least like to see it debated. Anyway, point is, this all started with bicycle helmets. I've been driving a bicycle since I was 5 years old. If I go in the bike park, or if I go crazy, I'll put a helmet on. I'm smart like that. I feel that that's in my best interest. But if I'm just cruising around, maybe have a beer in my basket or something like that, I'm not going near any joggers, or I'm not going near pedestrians, I'm just by myself. I don't need a helmet. Never fallen off and gotten a head injury yet. I don't plan on it. The chances of that are very, 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 very small. There's other things to worry about. What about? I've got friends whose diet and exercise isn't that great, and that's their choice. But they're costing the healthcare system a great deal of money. Heart disease is, men my age in Canada, it's one of the very leading causes of death. And I believe, I did look it up, and I can't recall right now, but I believe it might have been number one in Canada. So that's pretty serious. So when you have the government start to coerce and force Canadians into health choices, medical choices, that should be, according to Section 7 of Section 7 of the Charter of Rights and Freedoms, Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, 1982, when you have the government start to make decisions like that and be able to enforce them with force that hurt people if you don't comply, that's a slippery slope. How far down that slope do you want to go? Started with bicycle helmets, I'm going to say, and then we had participation ribbons. Everyone gets a trophy. Great. It's the same damn thing. So now we have the government telling me that if I don't get this injection into my body that they claim is safe, I haven't really seen a whole lot of statistical data. When you start to talk about vaccine injuries, you get shut down pretty quick. There's no real debate about it here. I want a lot more transparency before I decide that. I can still choose to do that. But once I've taken the injection, I can't unchoose it. It's not like wearing a seatbelt. You can always take your seatbelt off in your car. You can't uninject yourself. I'm sorry. So being forced to do it without all the available information to make the appropriate choice is wrong, in my opinion. And just the fact that the government is starting to force people to do things to their bodies. I mean, that's and if I don't get it, I can't even leave my own country, even go to countries that don't care if I'm injected or not. There are countries that have no restrictions, no requirements. I'm free to go into them, but my country won't let me leave. I'm trapped in my own country. That's some real North Korea shit. And the fact that it's not even being debated, that if you have any issues with the injections at all, it's labeled as misinformation. It's funny, what was misinformation just a few months ago, like if you said vaccinated people can still spread it, now, oh, dude, you were canceled. That's misinformation. But now that's changed and widely accepted. And the fact that vaccinated people can still spread it, the fact that we have really high COVID numbers and have had in the past month even though 90% are vaccinated, according to the government. Yeah, well, okay, so if we're all vaccinated, then how come we have some of the highest numbers ever? Oh, wow, there's this excuse, and there's that excuse, and there's that excuse. So the mandates don't make sense. The Johns Hopkins study that recently came out says that restrictions and lockdowns basically should be lifted immediately because they don't work. Fair enough. I found that link easily. You can Google that. DuckDuckGo. The Johns Hopkins study on that was pretty clear, so definitive. And there's been 3 other studies too that I just looked up recently, and they're slipping my mind. But again, you Google it, and it's like it comes up within the first half a page. It's easy to find. And if I could remember them right now, I would. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying your freedom wherever you are. I hope you can leave your country without having to inject yourself with something that was made by, well, let's call it what it is, Pfizer. The company that has been, they've been fined criminally, found guilty, criminally guilty. The largest criminal fine in American history was given to Pfizer for basically deception, deceitful business practices, and ethical mispractice. And they beat their own previous record. I think it was in 1981, I believe. They were, again, for the first time, fined the largest criminal fine in U.S. history. Yeah, so those are the people we trust. Oh, and by the way, if you do have a vaccine injury, our government has made an agreement with Pfizer and the other manufacturers, the pharmaceutical companies, that you can't sue them. You can't take any recourse against them. Yeah, they're immune from any legal actions if you happen to get vaccine injured. And I've heard, I've seen live witnesses, like I've gone to rallies where people are talking about their vaccine injuries. I have a personal friend I worked with up at the gold mine, and they're having injuries. I'd like to see statistics from it. I'd like to see information. I'd like to have some questions be asked. If you're going to decide something in a democracy, you need to be asking questions on all the sides involved. I haven't seen a lot of transparency there. So again, you have someone like myself, an upstanding citizen. I've never been arrested. I've never been charged with anything. Straight A student all my life. Elementary school right up through high school, university, dean's list, straight A student. Boy Scout from when I was 5 years old, Beavers, all the way to Ventures, Rovers, and even volunteered as a Boy Scout leader in my late teens and early 20s. So when you have people like me, when you have Canadians like me questioning the integrity and the legality and the ethics of the government and some police officers, and the provincial governments, right along with the federal governments, when you have citizens, Canadian citizens like me that are questioning that, upstanding, not always good, I didn't say good, but legal, ethically, normal, moral, upstanding, good citizens, not necessarily smart all the time, but when you have people like me questioning it, that's a fucking eye-opener. That really should be raising alarms here. So anyway, I hope you're enjoying your day. It's beautiful. Let me see if there's anyone in the chat. Enjoy the view. Oh, we have 5 people here. Well, look at that. Why, hello, everybody. Let's see who we can see. Oh, it's really bright. I don't know if I can see everybody. It's Courtney's. Hello. Hello, it's Courtney's Fellowship. I see you. And let's see who else is in there. The lovely Sherry. Hi, the lovely Sherry. Good to see you. Oops, that went sideways. Big Chuck. Big Chuck D. Hello, good to see you. Very nice. Anna Moss. Anonymous. I probably screwing that up. Really good to see you, sir. I think you're a sir. If you're not, I apologize. Male or female, doesn't matter, man. Woman, person, don't care. You're a good person, and I really appreciate how much you care for everybody. So thank you. Thank you a lot. Anyway, yeah, I hope you're enjoying the day. It's beautiful here. There's ice chunks floating down the creek here. I don't know if you can see them. I have the flag and the hockey stick, yes. I'm not a terrorist. I'm not a misogynist. I'm not a racist. I just like freedom. I just want to choose what goes into my body. I'm not going to tell anyone else what to do. I'm not going to tell anyone else what to put in their body. Hell, my taxes will help pay for them to get boosters if they want. They can get a booster every year. I will help pay for that. They can wear masks. They can wear 2 if they want. I'm not telling them what to do, and I expect the same. As a Canadian, I have free autonomy over my body, and I shouldn't be forced economically. I shouldn't have to be forced to choose between my job, the ability to eat, and whether to put an injection in my body that I really haven't seen enough information on. There's not been enough debate. I've seen a lot of people getting canceled for misinformation. Well, I want to hear how can I make up my mind about something if I don't hear all the viewpoints? All of them. All of them. Is it misinformation? Let me decide that. I'm not an idiot. The government thinks that they need to tell me when to wear a bicycle helmet. You know, I know when I need to wear a bicycle helmet. In this province, it is illegal to ride a bicycle without wearing a bicycle helmet. Even if you're on a Sunday cruiser, you know, with the springs on the seat, the big cushy seat, and the big handlebars, and you're going like walking speed or maybe jogging speed, your head's about the same height, but you have to wear a helmet. And I'm not smart enough to be able to decide that for myself. Same as I'm not smart enough to decide what is misinformation. No, they don't get to decide that. That is not what an open and free and democratic society is based upon. I'm sorry. That whole, I don't know if you know what Speaker's Corner is. It's in Hyde Park in London. I've spent hours and hours listening at Speaker's Corner every Sunday. It's sort of a spot in Hyde Park where anyone can go and speak their mind about any subject. And some of them are very entertaining and very passionate about what they're saying. And some of them are completely off their fucking rockers. But they're fun. And that's what the foundation of democracy is okay, it might be misinformation, but let me fucking decide. And I haven't seen too many studies from the government about how much economic damage these lockdowns have done. How many people have needed prescription drugs to help mental stress since the pandemic has started. How many marriages have ended? How many directly due to lockdowns and being constricted? How much damage is being done? I want to know, what are the costs? Okay, you know, I know the costs of Omicron are going down. We have treatments. What are the costs of the lockdowns? We haven't debated that. We haven't been shown much of that. And if they have that information, they sure as hell haven't been doing a very good job about making it well known. No, I haven't had my head in the sand. I would have seen something. I've seen nothing. Anyway, I just want the choice to be able to decide what is misinformation. I want the choice as a rational, free-thinking adult to be able to choose what goes into my body. And I want to be able to choose whether to wear a helmet when I'm riding a bicycle or not. How long before the government makes you put on a helmet for running really fast downhill? Or how long before the government starts taxing you because you don't exercise and you eat cheeseburgers all day long and you go to the hospital twice a month to get your heart rhythm checked or your heart medication that is also subsidized by the government? You're costing the healthcare system money, so the government is going to tell you how many cheeseburgers a month you can eat. You think I'm kidding? I would have thought I was out to lunch 2 years ago. Holy fuck. We're not that far off now. I think it started with helmets, and it led to participation ribbons. And then it led to the M&Ms being sexist and Gone with the Wind is racist or something, I don't know. Anyway, let's get optimistic here. Let's look at the beautiful creek, shall we? How nice is that? What a beautiful day. Now the snow happens to be perfect. Perfect for snowballs. I mean, you could make a snow fort, you could make an igloo, which I have done. You could make snowballs. Oh yeah, that's great. That's awesome. Anyway, folks, I think I'm going to end the stream with you. Sorry, I can't type very much. I'm just on my phone. But I'm going to go for a jog. It's beautiful. I'm going to go out and enjoy some freedom. And I'm probably going to go jogging. I might even put a helmet on. It's my fucking choice. And I'm definitely going to be carrying the Canadian flag on the hockey stick. Yeah, a bunch of terrorists. I would like to know how much damage the mandates and lockdowns have done. Do I think they're outweighing doing more harm than good? At this stage, at this point, yes. Have we had any debate about that? Nothing to speak of. That's funny, I thought we were a democracy. Anyway, I'm going to go for a run, get my head clear. Later on at 3 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Central, I'm going to be debating such topics with a good friend of mine, a fellow Canadian, Rod Thunderheart, and we're going to be debating that on Cardinal Sin's channel. It's going to be a real nice debate. We're not going to hold back on how we feel, but I know Rod and I agree with each other on many core Canadian values, and we're just going to, throw some talking points around and throw some ideas around and throw some opinions around and listen to each other. We got 2 ears and 1 mouth, use them accordingly, right? There's a reason why that proportion is like that. But yeah, I love Rod. So we're going to have a good discussion about it. So please join us there. That's pretty soon, I think. In an hour, hour and a half. I'm going to say an hour or so. I'll get a good jog in before that. Have a good day, folks. Thanks for watching. And who is here who else? Keck, is that you? It's really bright. It's really bright. I can't see the sun. Oh, shit, I can't see the screen. Darius Munchausen, buddy. Keck 44, good to see you, man. Really good to see you. Oh, wow. Let's see you. There you go. And I know Maz is now a moderator. No obligation with that, buddy. Herc 130, hey, buddy. Good to see you, man. I will check you guys out later. 8 people watching. Thank you very much, all. I hope you enjoy this beautiful creek. I'm going to go for a run. Yeah, there's no expectations with that. Keck 44, I've known you a long time too, man. I'm going to... Oh, shit. No, that's not what I meant to do. Damn it. No, I don't want to put him in a timeout. Get out of there. It won't let me see. Come on. That's not... I don't want to delete the message. Get out of there. I want to make Keck a moderator. Yes. There you go, Keck. I've known you a long time. Sorry, I didn't mean to delete your message. I can't see the screen, folks. It's really bright. Anyway, have a good day, everybody. That is just beautiful. Oh, thank you. Thank you for unhiding Keck. Keck, I didn't mean to do that, buddy. I'm an idiot. I couldn't see the screen. and I have big fat fingers. Hey, Zax. Yeah, if someone please tell Keck that was a mistake. I love seeing him around, or her. I'm not even sure if it's a girl. I don't care. I love them. Yeah, it's pretty beautiful. It's pretty beautiful. This is just a short distance from my place, and oh, Keck. Okay, good, man. I didn't mean to ban you or delete any comments. That was absolutely because I can't see the damn screen and my fingers are fat. So yeah, I've got another creek not too far away that is completely different that I can go to, and a third one, in fact. Oh, he, him. Okay, Keck. Sure, man. Either way, I'm glad to know you. I don't care what you are, but you can identify as a helicopter for all I care, man. I just know you're good shit. All right, folks. I'm going to try and end the stream, figure out how to do that. Nope, that ain't it. Yes, okay, we are going to end. Okay, I think I figured it out. All right, folks, I will see you on Cardinal Sin's channel, discussing the topics with good friend Rod Thunderheart, and it's going to be fun. Take care, and thank you very sincerely. Thank you for joining me. Thanks a lot, folks. I know you got a lot of things to do on a Saturday, a lot of options, and I appreciate you taking time to be here. Cheers. Stay free.